Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to this Microsoft 365 workshop where we are going to take you through the first steps to be a modern workplace. My name is Chetan Shah, and I'm going to cover Microsoft 365, the benefits, features, and how you can get Microsoft 365 for your organization. All right, so at the outset, let's understand that in the last 2 years, businesses of all sizes have been permanently transformed and greatly affected by the pandemic across the world. So a lot of businesses have innovated, have tried to adapt to this new situation and try to, bring technology and processes in place where they can still serve their customers despite the effects of the pandemic. We saw a lot of businesses, trying to innovate to kind of be working where you had people working remotely or people working in a hybrid manner, and they were still able to serve customers. So at this point, let's understand people are the driving force behind every company's progress. It is your passionate people who have helped you to adapt to the pandemic in the last 2 years and, help you succeed despite all the challenges faced by, your companies. So, with this today in 2022, we realize that every small and mid-sized company has specific needs so that they can now, be ready for the modern digital work where, their companies can be on 24 by 7. Their employees can get to work from anytime, anywhere, and any device. And, yet after all this, still maintain efficiency and improve productivity. So companies want hybrid working to be part of their culture, and yet the employee should be able to be connected to their colleagues and customers. Also, the businesses are looking at higher security with their data in the cloud and lower cost, so that such cloud solutions do not break the bank. And lastly, we want to make you understand that legacy solutions, just a minute. All right, legacy solutions don't really work or mixed different solutions. Kind of they make life very complex for your workers. You would rather want a single solution for your, your business needs in the coming times. So with this, Hello. Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So now let me introduce the key features of Microsoft Teams. So Teams has some fantastic meeting features where you have customized backgrounds. You have the ability to record meetings. You have the ability to have transcripts, captions, and up to 1,000 people can join a meeting. And you have the ability to do live events as well. You can directly call a person from a Teams app. So some incredible features included with Microsoft Teams. And now, this is a part of Teams that a lot of people don't know. So let's imagine small businesses or mid-sized businesses which have on-premise servers or NAS storage boxes to store their departmental files and folders. Today, we have literally helped tens of our customers move to Microsoft Teams as a file storage solution where their teams or other employees can access company folders, company data from just about anywhere and from an Android device, iOS device, Mac OS, or Windows 10. So you have the ability to access your company's data from anywhere, any device. And very importantly, you can have employees to co-author files simultaneously. That is, multiple people can work on, let's say, a Word, Excel, or PowerPoint document together. So today, despite many of our M365 customers having hybrid workers or people working remotely, we see that, these customers are able to actually achieve a lot more and get things done in real time. So this is a kind of incredible feature that you can enable for your company to get your people to have 24 by 7 access to your data. This is a screenshot of your just yeah. So this is a screenshot of the Express Teams. We have kind of shifted all our Office servers data to Microsoft Teams and divided our employees into various teams. So today our employees can now access our data from anywhere, any device. And after all this, we still have a lot of security that is embedded into Teams. So we have control based on folders, team channels, and so on. And this has literally changed our company culture in the last 2 years or so. And this is the same Express Teams on a mobile phone. So as you see, not much to learn, and you have familiar apps across various devices, the same Microsoft Teams app. So, you can enable your teams to be, truly be productive and efficient despite be working from anywhere. All right, so I already talked about meetings. So meetings, as I said, you can have up to 1,000 internal or external participants. You can share screens, files. You can collaborate on whiteboards. You can record meetings and many interesting features. That makes Microsoft Teams so easy and yet so powerful to use. With the premium plans or the enterprise plans, you can also deliver live events to up to 20,000 people. So the difference between a meeting and a live event is that in a live event, only the presenters and the speakers can speak, while the audience can engage with Q&A, chat Q&A, and conversations. All right, so this is live events where you can reach out to thousands of people at the same time. And you also have Teams chat. So Teams chat kind of, is pervasive, follows you across your devices, and you can embed attachments, pictures, videos, files, and so on within Microsoft Teams chat. So very powerful chat. Right. So some of the examples how you can segregate your employees into various teams like sales, HR, engineering, finance, and so on. So you can then kind of make these teams, put the respective people in these teams, and then give them access to folders that they need. So in summary, Microsoft Teams by itself is a comprehensive workplace solution. It has huge storage, so you get 1 TB per domain plus 10 GB per license. So a company with 100 users will get 2 TB of storage totally. And Teams is of course a new meeting room for millions of people across the world. And then you have chat and security as well. So get onto Teams now to be a modern workplace. All right, now let's come to OneDrive for Business. So OneDrive for Business is not really much to learn. You continue to work on your PC as usual, but OneDrive is like your personal storage on the cloud. So you have 1 TB storage for each employee, and then you can access your data anytime, anywhere on any device. So imagine working on important files just before leaving your office, before you leave for home, and you shut down your PC, and then on the go, you can access these files and folders from your mobile devices, could be a mobile phone, tablet, or later go home and work from another PC. So incredible productivity tool for every individual in your company. And once again, 1 TB per user is huge storage capacity. All right, so that was OneDrive for Business. Now let me cover Microsoft Security. So Microsoft Security is a very, very powerful component of the Microsoft 365 for Business. You can safeguard your business with the incredible security features included. So it's very common today that a lot of us access our work from our mobile devices almost on a daily basis. But while your employees do have access to company data on their devices, it is you who have control over your employees' devices. You can secure these devices. You give rights and access to the devices that can access your company data, and you can defend these users and devices against threats. So, you are in complete control of your company's data. All right, so another familiar scenario where often we get a suspicious mail and we're not sure whether to click on it or not. But with Microsoft 365, you do not need to worry, because one is that there is a lot of security at the Microsoft 365 servers itself, where it can protect your mails against ransomware, malware, viruses, and so on. And in fact, you can even open suspicious looking attachments in a sandbox. So which is like a virtual environment, so that it cannot corrupt your PC just in case it's a malicious file. You can have other security features like multi-factor authentication enabled for your users. So some incredible security already in place and included with some of the plans of Microsoft 365. Now, if you have sent information on mail to any other colleague in your office, and you want to ensure that this mail does not go out to other people, you can actually encrypt these emails so that only the person to whom you send can read it. Also, you can block sharing of sensitive information from going out. You can actually prevent people from forwarding your mails, copying or saving files sent by you, and also enable unlimited cloud archiving. So even if users have left your organization, all their mails are archived for for your compliance needs. All right, this is the thing that I was talking about earlier. Let's say somebody left a mobile or a tablet somewhere, and obviously through that device, somebody can access your company's data. But actually, you don't need to worry because you can immediately wipe off information on lost or stolen devices. You can apply strict security policies on iOS and Android phones. Like I said, you can have multi-factor authentication and so on. So, you can have a lot of ways in which you can keep your company data secure and only available to the right people. So here I'm going to play a short video on Microsoft security, and then I'll take over. All right, so that was a video about Microsoft security explained very well. So I want to summarize here and kind of tell you that with Microsoft 365, you absolutely can transform your organization in no time. you would see phenomenal increase in productivity and efficiency. I mean, with your users being able to access their own Office PC data and company data 24 by 7 on any device, you would surely, ensure that your people have a lot of productivity tools wherever they go. And lastly, your teams will now be able to achieve a high level of coordination, manage to get things done much faster. So all in all, best in class productivity, delivered with Microsoft 365 Business. So I want to take you through the business plans of Microsoft 365. You have the basic, standard, premium, and the apps for business. So with the basic, you get Exchange, Mailbox, OneDrive, and Teams. With standard, you get all that is there in basic, plus the ability to install MS Office apps on 5 devices of the user. With premium, you get all that of standard plus security features built in. And with the apps for business, you only have the Office apps included. So these are the 4 business plans that I want to cover for you today. You can choose a mix of these plans for your office. That is, you can buy different plans for different people based on how you need them. And the call to action for all of you to turn into a truly modern workplace is, of course, to adopt Microsoft 365 business for your organization, deploy Microsoft Teams, and make that as the hub for teamwork across your organization. Enable OneDrive for all your users, and of course, implement Microsoft security so that you have much higher data leakage protection for your business data. So some of the questions that I want to answer before they come from you, one is about cost. So yeah, with M365, there are no upfront capital costs. You actually pay as you go. So you pay for the plans that you choose for your users, and that's it. You just pay them on an annual basis and no other cost. The lead time to change could be a day or probably a few days. It just depends on the amount of data that has to be migrated to Microsoft 365. Then you have best-in-class security included, and the premium plans, of course, have the best security of all the other plans that are listed out. And lastly, you have great support from Express and Microsoft for your M365 deployment, migration, and usage across the years. So we at Express, we help you deploy Microsoft Teams. We set up Teams channels, help you integrate Teams into your desktops and other devices, and help you with any support queries on security setup and so on. So we've deployed Teams for thousands of employees across our customers. So we have a lot of skill sets in doing this. And then, we would help you to drive OneDrive adoption across your companies. That is, deploy OneDrive on all your users, PCs, mobile phones, and so on, and ensure that everybody is productive 24 by 7. And very importantly, we'll help you migrate your existing mails from Microsoft, from any place where they're hosted to Microsoft 365, and migrate your existing contacts and calendars to your Outlook. So kind of completely help you shift your mails, contacts, calendars on Microsoft 365. So all in all, partner with Express for a smooth ride. We've already done migrations to Microsoft 365 for thousands of employees. We've got a trained and expert team. And we are a Microsoft Cloud Solution partner since many years. So talk to us for a great transition to Microsoft 365. So to summarize my talk, I would just like to tell you that your entire business empowered with Microsoft 365 using staff, that is across all your employee levels. is such a huge cohesive force. So every employee has a tool and means to be productive wherever they are working from and whichever device they're working from. So in summary, Microsoft 365 is a complete solution to take you to be a modern workplace. What I will do now is I'm going to take you through a demo of the various tools. Just give me a minute. All right. So on your screens, I want to show you something. Let me first explain OneDrive. So OneDrive is completely integrated into Windows 10. So my personal OneDrive has all my personal data, and this is accessible only to me. It's not accessible to my colleagues in the office. But having said that, I can kind of right click on any uh, file or folder and share it with somebody just by clicking on the share button. So I can kind of share this with somebody specific, or I can kind of make a link and share it with just about multiple number of people, or I can even set a expiration date for the sharing. So let's say I can share a file only for a month, and then the sharing gets revoked. So the controls are in my hands, and I have 1 terabyte of storage. Now the same OneDrive, all the data that you see under this is available to me on my mobile phones as well. And then let me show you Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams, the app, very user friendly. So you have the meeting tools, and then you have the files where we have various files in. I mean, various meeting teams in our office, and various teams have access to various files, and only people in that specific team can access files given to them. And the same teams is also integrated into Windows 10. So as you can see, Microsoft Teams folders can be synced to your Windows 10 devices. So you have access to all the files shared in all your teams, be right there in Windows 10 for you, so that you can access those folders. You can add files and folders to your teams from within Windows itself. So, the same features available on Mac OS, Android, and iOS devices as well. Your apps on iOS, your apps on Android for OneDrive and Teams. So, all in all, a complete tool for all of you. So with this, what I'm going to do is, if you have any questions, you can come back to us, or after this meeting, you can, send a mail to us or talk to our team. We would be glad to assist you and answer your questions and take you to be a modern workplace. So thank you so much for attending this workshop, and we do hope that you learned a lot about Microsoft 365. Thank you and goodbye.